Hello, hello, can you hear me? Welcome to stream, y'all. It's another one of these chill vibe streams, and I brought back the layout from the last Cali stream, I believe, that we did. The Cali Day stream. Yeah. I like this aesthetic, it's nice. We've got some music courtesy of Lofi Girl. Appreciate them making all the music on their channel. Oh my goodness. I appreciate them making all the music on their channel free to use. Thank you, homie, for the donation. Yo, if I'm reading this right, that's $50 for studio upgrades. Homie, thank you so much right off the bat. Hey, wow, okay, so you weren't kidding. Welcome, everyone. It's good to chat with y'all again. We've got quite a few members in chat. We got Lewis here, Homie, Jackson, Abigail, Tuck, Musnet, Silver Striker, CPF is here, Yukimura is here, Leo, Clasher. Hello, everybody. And I believe I see Jules, Guardian. Hello. Hello, everyone. All right, so as you can see on the screen, I've got this little cute little window right here. The one that's sort of wiggling around. And that's just what we're going to be talking about on stream. New content. I believe in the pre-chat someone said something is going on over on the Splatoon Reddit page. So we could check that out too. And then I'll be reading a short story to close off stream. It's a few, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a little bit of prose, really. A few thoughts, a few recollections from the Octo expansion. Didn't really do anything that special for the anniversary this year. There was a lot of art over on Twitter, but I feel like I didn't do anything on the channel, and I don't know, missed opportunity. I miss playing the Octo expansion though. That could be something we do later. Anyway, I've got the chat pulled up in front of me, and I'll be able to talk with y'all. I know I don't always get the chance, especially between games of Splatoon anyway. So welcome everyone. Hey, hello Frisk, welcome. You're actually finally able to see a video. I think I uploaded that one the usual time that I do, but it might have been earlier than I usually post at the same time. What were your thoughts on that one? I honestly really love that comic because it goes over that one problematic line from the North American translation of Splatoon. Like, there's really no ages mentioned as far as the characters go in the game. So I don't know how we got that. It's always caused a little bit of debate in the fandom. Loving the Yebby art. Yeah, yes. Her Twitter is linked in the description, y'all. Her commissions are usually open and it's super high quality content. You should support her. Gotta go. Hope you take care. Love you and see you next time. Thank you, homie. I appreciate you. I don't know if I missed any of your messages here, but I do see the stay fresh. Well, hopefully I catch you next time. I do appreciate the support so much. Hellos and highs and olas and bonjours and konnichiwas to everyone. Thank you, GG. Any plans for more vocal covers? Ooh, I have a lot that I put on the back burner that I never was actually able to produce. If y'all haven't heard it already, the Calamari Incantation remix that Kochu produced and we have up on the channel, it was really fun to record for that one. It was my goal a long time ago to do a lot of the Splatoon songs, like all of Off the Hook's releases, maybe a few Squid Sisters ones like Ink Me Up for their Splatfest. But at the time, I had very little singing experience, so I was not I was not really in the best situation to try and record. I practiced a whole lot, and here we are a couple of years later, and I feel more confident about it. Summer is here, PogChamp, y'all. Thank you for the super chat, CPF. Yes, finally we made it. Graduations are happening a lot right now. Or a lot of them have finished up. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. We made it. We're the lucky ones. We're here, you know? Am I answering questions? I'll try to get to as many as I can. Hello, Spencer. Today's my little brother's birthday. Jacob, well, I hope that he has an awesome birthday. That's cool. I feel like every time I'm streaming, it is someone's birthday. Like, how fortunate is that? Oh, congrats, Project 88. You're at a graduation party too, CPF. That's interesting. Thank you, Kohi. Any new comic series in production? Okay, so we are finishing up 14 Crush Part 6. It's the end of the series, and I hope to put out a compilation once all of that's finished. So it'll probably be close to an hour long with all of the individual parts. But I am hoping to do a short stream before that premiere with the author Moonside Song, something we've been planning since I think March, really? There's been so many delays, and the hard drive failure that I ran into in April pushed things back even more. But I do appreciate everyone's help with that. Calamari Incantation video was Pog, thank you. Oh my goodness. Not Among Us in the chat. I love that that's the first thing I see when I look back. Who's being a sussy baka over there? Is it you? Is it you, Javier? Is it you, Lily? Oh my gosh, those memes. And hey, Kochu. Thank you. Your recordings were super easy to work with. I'm glad. I love your voice. We really harmonized so well. Honestly, my favorite part of the remix. Thank you, Abel. You love the Agent 8 comics. I have a whole playlist dedicated to Agent 8. That's how many times they've appeared on the channel. It's always fun doing the 8 voice. Oh man. I don't know how many seconds is a delay for the slow mode. I don't actually know. Let me check really quickly. I don't think I can I change it? Because I feel like ooh, let me see. Okay, it's good, it's good. I thought it was too slow. All right, I just saw a crocheted little buddy. Oh yeah, I saw a photo of that on the Reddit, on the Splatoon 3 Reddit. Actually, let's see, can I show y'all? Thank you for the super chat, Sydney. Hey, Yume, I love your new Splatoon comic. Hope you can do more in the future. Yeah, we've kind of had a shortage of comics on the channel, actually, if you look back. I feel like people are waiting for that. They're basically waiting for that hype wave from Splatoon 3 to roll out, and a lot more people will be inspired. But I'll try and fill in that gap with more original content, too. Friend asked me if she could vent, and I instinctively said, like Among Us. No. I hate that made me laugh. No. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you. You wish there are other comics that do that Detective 8 comic? Was there one like that? What was the title? There's been so many at this point. Oh, who was the artist? Was it Namuro? Namuro does a lot of like funny off the hook and 8 comics, really. We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. I see that in the chat. Oh man. This chat is cursed now. Nah, it's wholesome. It's wholesome in here. Ah, man. Realize you're close to hitting 50k. Yeah, I think it might happen really soon. I appreciate the support. There's gonna be a special stream for that and a big announcement. Oh my goodness. Gonna be working on videos in the background, so I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit. Hope the stream goes well. Thank you, Kochu. Agent 8 singing that was very blurst. Honestly, I am so surprised that so many people watched it in such a short amount of time. I might do more blurst content, honestly. I just feel that like it's the voice also makes it so unexpected. I was thinking of doing like a Castaways cover actually with all the Asian voices, because it's a really popular song on TikTok right now. But I did not know that Backyardigans music went that hard. Honestly, I don't know. If you guys want to hear that, let me know. Thank you for the super chat, Tuck. Hey, you may have missed you guys. Hope you, Pearl, Marina, and the other girls are doing good. Big hugs. Thank you. Big heart emoji to you, Tuck. Appreciate that. Ah, yeah, Lewis, that was a while ago. The voice requests were still going. 30K. Yeah, I remember. It was right after Final Fest, and we all popped off in the chat. That was a lot of fun. Please do that. Wow. Okay, that is amazing. Thank you guys. I'll definitely add it to the list of future videos. Can I put on some reverb? Oh no. I do not have my reverb set up, or do I? Don't know.
Castaways. We are castaways.
Oh man. Thinking about doing other franchise comic dubs. I get that question a few times every month actually, and I would love to. To be honest, this channel started out doing Zelda comic dubs. So I did a couple of them last year back when Age of Calamity came out and there was a little bit of Zelda hype. But right now, since we got more Breath of the Wild news, there's been a ton of art, so I think that I'll definitely be able to bring back Zelda comics at some point. As for other franchises, I'll take suggestions. I don't usually find a lot of other Nintendo stuff. Maybe Animal Crossing here and there. But other than that, I haven't looked into much. Webtoons. That's something I always wanted to do for a while, but their requirements are actually getting a lot stricter, so I might not be able to. Which is quite a shame though. But there are also a lot of other cool comics on Tumblr and Tapas, I believe, that I could look into. Thank you for the super chat, Octoling Timber. Hi, I'm a big fan. Your content is so fun to watch. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I did see a comment earlier. I forget the username, but someone said they're really kind. They said that Yume's content is quality over quantity and it's pretty cool or something like that. And I try my best. I try. It's really fun getting to work with all these artists, so thank you for appreciating and perceiving. My friend said Splatoon sucks, so I blocked him. You know, sometimes you gotta take that L. I'm so sorry. Oh man. Yeah, Castaway covers, oh my god. Anna Poncio, I believe she did one with Caleb and CG5. That one is my favorite one by far. I mean, CG5 can sing anything and make it sound amazing. Like, he did a Chug Jug cover. It was called Chug Jug, but it's actually a good cover. And I was like, dang, I wish this was a full version. Thanks, Yuki. You missed the Zelda comics? Me too. What about Pokemon? I feel like an imposter in the Pokemon fan base. I only have Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Sword. So there's really a whole lot I don't know about it. But, if I see anything interesting, I could pick it up. Mario comic, there's a few wholesome ones. That's a good idea. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of those. I know Gabaleth kind of has the monopoly on a lot of Smash and Mario comics right now. And they're working closely with artists like Wooden Plank and what's the other person? I forget the name. But they did like a lot of comics with Sephiroth in them. And now they're doing some Zelda ones, so yeah, I miss working with Gabaleth too. Their channel is awesome. Big inspiration here. You'd be perfect for a Marina voice or a Vivian when it comes to Animal Crossing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. The thumbnail looks like I'm being vibe checked. Yes, well, that was kind of the idea. The full art for this was used in the Asian 4-day stream back in April, and it's really just my character reaching out with a hand. How's the Inkopolis Storytime series? Ooh, okay, good question. I'll be reading like a short drabble from what could be in episode 3.5 at some point, but the next episode is actually supposed to be Marie, so Great Deathwish willing, we can get that done before Splatoon 2's anniversary. We're gonna try though. We're really gonna try. Do I know what Bang Dream is? Is that a K-pop group? No, I really don't know. Thank you for the super chat, Frisk. Thank you. Yo, been too long and I'm sure my rhymes are rusty. I'm also sure I'm getting crusty like cuttlefish. Seeing everyone here is like a blast from the past as always. Yume and the gang are staying fresh, making memories that last. Thank you. Yes, Gable's thing is staying perky. I love that. And thank you to Slavic Inkling for the super chat. She stares into your soul. Yes, indeed. Actually, yeah. Just that one eye there. I can make this small. Just put that right here. So how's my day? It's going all right. Thank you, Rico. How are you? Yeah, the thumbnail is from the Agent Force stream. It's that same one. What about Campus with Kids Hoshi? I haven't heard of that series. When you say Hoshi, it reminds me of my wonderful colleague and friend Kira Hoshi. They do a wonderful Callie voice whenever we have Callie in our videos. So, Maybe having the stream in the background. Oh, thank you. I appreciate hearing that. It at least lets me know that there's calming vibes. Thank you for the comment, Mar. Hello, Bamboozled. Good to see you again. Yeah, honestly, the day that Gomi Pomi uploads a new Squid Sisters comic will be such a blessed day. I love working with their content. And yeah, they opened commissions recently. They were gone so fast. It would be an absolute honor to have Yume drawn in their art style, like for real. Thank you for the super chat, Wildfire. So excited for Splatoon 3. Gonna be extremely fun. Hope we eventually get a new Inkling variation. I hope so too. I think what was it? There was a marine biology report that said something about how there's like a hybrid octopus and squid. So that means that people's like fan OCs that are Inklings are actually like Inkling and Octoling hybrids are actually valid now. That's really great. Like I think that can happen. Thank you again for the support. It's been a while since I've been to a stream and I always love the comfy atmosphere. Thank you, Miku. Thank you. You like Agent 8's singing voice. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you. I thought about making some OCs for Splat 3. I feel like the vibe there is going to be so much more different. Because we're like renegades in the desert, that kind of beat. I think that's going to be fun. No, we did not have an official Discord anymore, like a public community one. There is a Patreon-only Discord, though. Like, if you click the join button under the video, you can read more details. Slavic, why do you say that? Thank you, Wildfire. Thank you. Is a hybrid called Inkling or Octoling? I've seen Inktockling before. It's kind of, I don't really know how to pronounce it. Like, there are a lot of words that like I normally don't hear in the day-to-day, and so I actively have to look up on Google, how do you say this word? Especially when it comes to voice acting or reading new scripts. It's definitely something I always have to do. Oh, no worries, KSP. Thank you again for the super chat, CPF. Yo, Yume, trying to find a good streaming software. Got any suggestions? I need some help here. Oh, no worries. So basically what I've been using from the start is OBS Studio. They're on version 27.0 right now. And it's really worked out great. I think they had more issues back when it was on version 25. But other than that, there's also Streamlabs, which integrates more with their website. but I hear people get glitches in it all the time, so I've stuck with OBS Studio. It's the one that works best for me, so that's what we're using right now. Have you read your short bedtime story? Yeah, in most time zones it's getting closer to for me right now it's 7:26. I know most time zones it's already midnight or it's like early evening. Please let there be hybrids. I think that'll be cool. A new race to be the villains in Splatoon 3 would be nice. I do not want an Octavio 3. Yep, it's like I said in my the last video about Splatoon 3, the discussion one that we had. Third time's a charm, but not in this case. As always, work's got me hooked. Grateful to see everyone as always. Take care, Frisk. Stay fresh and stay awesome. Stay safe. Thank you, Kayla. Appreciate you. Have I seen Senior Peo? I have heard of them. I've heard of them, but I haven't watched them. Or is it Pello? I don't know. Like, pronunciations are rough, you know? I can't wait for Nozomi to make her debut in the Inkopolis Storytime series at some point. Oh my goodness. I haven't even thought about that yet. I feel like the next time we see the game, it's just going to be really amazing. Your thoughts on Meggy from SMG4? I know of Meggy, but I haven't watched a whole lot of content. But I remember the last time that I saw anything from the channel is, didn't she get like a VTuber model or something? That's the last thing I saw. That's cool, Lily. Amber says I want Grisco to be the main villain of Splatoon 3. That would be cool. I mean, they set up Mr. Grizz in Splatoon 2. They left a lot of unanswered questions, and I'm sure they want to wrap up. So, who knows? My first Splatfest was burgers versus pizza in the original Splatoon 1. It was such a random one. I was sad because I missed out on the Transformers one. I got the game really late in its life cycle, so only got to play a few Splatfests. It's only 8:30 p.m. for me. Yeah, that's Eastern time then. New villain factions would be nice, yeah. Volume warning. Yep. I'm used to a lot of channels like that. Meggy has her own show now. It's cool. A lot of Splatoon creators, like especially the big ones, have been around since the first game. And yeah, I know a lot more people are gonna come into the fan base when Splatoon 3 gets released. So y'all get to be the veterans now, especially if you started with Splatoon 2. Yeah, I wasn't really active in the community until like 2017. So many things have changed. So many things have changed. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, new folks. Do I play Friday Night Funkin'? I've seen gameplay of it, but I'm not personally interested. Apologies to anyone who's a fan. Thank you, Senator Mustang. I appreciate that. Yeah, that happens way more than you'd think. It's for a 4-letter word, it's really surprising how often that does get messed up. Umi or Vimo, both. Did I play Naughty versus Nice? Yes, I was team Nice. I'm surprised. I felt like the roles would have been reversed just given the Squid Sisters' personalities, but of course Team Naughty won. I think Callie had some like really sassy remark to say. Oh man, Splatoon veterans rise up, absolutely. Time travel versus teleportation was my first. I was really late to the fandom. Better late than never though. I mean, something like Final Fest can never be recreated, that's for sure. So for everyone who got to play that, it was really it's really unforgettable. Awake at 2:28 a.m. gang. Oh my gosh, coach. Wow. Yeah, time zones are wild. It's nearly 10 a.m. for me. Wow. Let's see, have I missed any other comments? Yeah, Steve J. Yeah, things changed Things changed with the Discord, I think, after the Mushroom versus Star Splatfest. It was time for a fresh start. This is actually my first time watching a stream. Well, I hope you have a good time. These are usually the vibes. Something sus. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the super chat, Tuck. Kirby and Ino hugging, imagine. Two precious beans. Two very precious beans. The Octo Ponytail is too underrated. Yeah, you're right. Right, it's a good look. Oh man, I didn't start streaming Splatfest until the Octo expansion, basically. So it was Pulp versus no Pulp, and that was the first Splatfest stream. Then I pretty much streamed everyone up until 2019. So yeah, even though I've been playing since the Vampire versus Werewolf one. Getting a capture card was like one of the best things that ever happened. At least for the channel too. No, I'll keeping the Discord Patreon only. Thank you for understanding. Am I the only one who got a Switch Online membership mainly so I could play Final Fest? I'm sure a lot of people can relate. I was on Team Nice, Red Star. Yeah, there's already a SpongeBob Splatfest. That was back in Splatoon 1. I feel like in the first game, more of the sponsorships were worldwide. Because, in Splatoon 2, Japan got pretty much everything. But, worldwide, we didn't get a lot of in-game gear or collaborations that we could keep. I think the only items that we really got were like the Springfest gear and whatever the Squid Research Lab put out, like the World Championship shirt. We did not get a lot of stuff. And I know there's people still salty about that. Catch you later, Ron Master. Thank you. What if for the next Splatfest there are 3 teams? A 3-way? I feel like that would make things even more difficult for people to choose. You don't want McDonald's in your game? That was a Japan-only Splatfest, I think, right? I mean, I feel like the sponsors were specific for each region, because we did get that one Ninja Turtles tournament thing. We got Smash Brothers. What else did we get? We got that one tie-in with the Octoling amiibos. We didn't get a whole lot. Japan had Hello Kitty. I'm so jealous. Not jealous of those plushies though. They did our girl Marina wrong. Oh my goodness. Like the pastel colors just did not work. Yeah, the themes, the dialogue actually was really cute to this day. I still want to do a dub of it. And I know someone asked back on the one JP Splatfest dub I did, that was Flower versus Dongo. That one was a lot of fun. I like the Japanese dialogue. I want to do a Japanese voiceover for the Final Fest dialogue, since we're coming up on the anniversary of that. That's a future video. And yeah, speaking of future videos, we're going to complete Dissonant Melody up to where the comic officially ended. It had gone in like a indefinite hiatus for a while, but yeah, the author did confirm that it's not going to be worked on anymore. It kind of ended at the best point it could have, to be completely honest. So I still wish the artist the best in whatever else they pursue, you know? Didn't the TMNT Splatfest make everyone who wanted to play ranked angry or something? Yeah, because the tournament went on, was it like 2 weeks? It was basically the whole month of May or something like that. So yeah, we had basically 3 Splatfests in that month. It's pretty epic. I only did it once. I thought we were gonna at least get 2. Japan had more collabs with the Splatoon manga. Yeah, the Team Emperor, and the Spy Gear. And they also had like a comedy Splatfest based on the manga too. They had so much going on. They even had this like gear design competition where I think the design that won was like this mecha looking suit. It got its own little trailer and everything. I forget that some of these things exist, you know? Oh, don't be mean to ranked players. I appreciate ranked every now and then. Especially tower control, that's one of my favorites. I was searching for an Inkling Oxling hybrid, but I saw a sea cucumber ship. That's something that you don't see every day. There were plushies, yes. There are official Nintendo plushies for the Squid Sisters, Off the Hook, and I think the original Inkling girl and boy. We don't have any Octoling plushies, which is really odd considering that the Agent 8 amiibo sold out so quickly. Yeah, the official ones are fine. It's just the Sanrio ones that were really bad. Yeah. Have a splastastic time. Thank you, Zamora. Appreciate that. Are Maria and Pearl sisters? Kayla. No, they're not. It's a really fun headcanon that a lot of people had back when the game first came out because they had similar eye shapes or eye style. And to this day, I still get comments on this old video from 2018 where people are like, yeah, this is fake. I'm like, yes, I know, read the description. It's for fun, you know? It's for fun. Thank you for the super chat. Sands. Boys still have $25. That's like that's like so straight to the point. I appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate the support. The Marie plush has so many memes. Yes, Marie and Callie do. I love the haunted Callie plush that calls you an offensive word and drinks all your Pepsi. I love that meme. 69 people. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, people in the chat. That's awesome. I got a squid plush for my birthday a month ago. It's very soft and I love it. Ah yeah, they are cute. I call tower control TF2 mode as in Team Fortress. Oh, yeah. What do y'all think about a Turf War Battle Royale or a Turf War between 3 or 4 teams? I think it fits the chaos vibe. There were a lot of people who had that same idea, especially on the Twitter post where I asked for people's ideas. I think they could have that mode like be a free-for-all kind of thing, but it would take a lot of resources to run probably. And knowing how all the disconnects already happen online, yeah, I don't think it would work too well. I wish I had a Switch earlier so I could play more Splatfests. How many of y'all already do have a Switch and are ready for Splatoon 3? I think, yeah, being able to play it from the start is going to be great. I'm glad it's not on a new console because, when I first wanted to get Splatoon 2, the shortage of Nintendo Switch systems made it really hard to even, like, get started. So, yeah, I think it'll be different for a lot of people this time around. People will be ready at least. I hope we get a limited edition, like, physical release for the game. Seeing as it's like a big franchise now, like, that would be great to see. I'm a ranked junkie. Oh, same. I'm still trying to get to rank X in Splat Zones. Really close. Squid Beats 3, that would be really cool. The music's gonna be great. I'm excited for Splatoon 3 music. Oh, speaking of Splatoon 3. Oh yeah. Let's pull up. Let's see, where is it? Oh. The topic window in the way. The Splatoon 3 Reddit. If I scroll down, y'all can see the y'all can see the crochet little buddy that I think someone in chat was talking about a while ago. It's really adorable. Favorite toppings on a burger? That's interesting. Let's see. I actually don't like pickles. Anything else is fine. Like, I've had a pineapple burger before. It's actually really good. Sorry to anyone who doesn't like pineapples in the chat if you got triggered. But yeah, this is so cool. I wonder if they'll sell them. I would buy one. There's this cool looking comic here. I want to click. See if I can make it bigger. Look at look at this. The artist is Nigo 25, I think that's what it says. This hat tastes like hat. Wait, I should do an Ace voice.
This hat tastes like hat.
I see. That's so funny. I saw it earlier and I was like, yo, I want to show chat this comic. I wonder if I can contact them about a dub. There's like a second part? Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a second part. Even if Inkling can taste it, you cannot eat from your suckers. Maybe I should try ice cream instead. No, that's not. She's putting food in her tentacles. I didn't know that's a thing octopus could do, actually. I did not know that was a thing. Well, let me bring the chat where I can see it since we're on the browser. This is Canon. Hello, Keenan. I always see you in the comments. It's good to see you in the chat. This hat tastes like it's so funny to me. I don't know why. The floor is floor. I almost saw that as the floor is lava. You saw that? Hello, Silver. Yes, by cutting off a tentacle, you too can create your very own Octarian. I'm proud to announce that I've convinced a friend of mine to buy Splatoon. My two Splatoon friends. We only have 3 people. We can't make a league team. Me, there is another. Oh my goodness. It's an ordinary Krusty Sean's image. Nothing to see here. But there's 45 comments, so clearly something's going on. Is there an Among Us in here? Is there an Among Us in the picture? I don't know. Y'all see anything? I don't see anything there. Is there something in the window? Do y'all see anything here, chat? I can't tell what's wrong with this image. Guess it's kind of like how you can taste with your nose. It makes sense for us octolings. Yeah, I suppose so. Imagine having a single friend who plays Splatoon. Oh my gosh. You gotta find your people. Oh no. Oh, calm down, Steve. It's not that bad. It's not the worst. Can't see anything weird. Yeah, I've been looking at this image for like more than 30 seconds. I don't know. Okay, let's look at the comments, because like, look at the Inkling, I think. I don't know. They look normal to me. What did the comments say? Took a surprisingly long time for me to find out it was wrong. They apparently stuck around long after that Splatfest. Wait. Oh. That's the Splatfest shirt? I don't know. Look at the bottom left part of the truck. Oh. There's a Transformers icon on there. That was a Splatoon 1 Splatfest. I did not know that he still had that. Krusty Sean's a big fan of the Squid Sisters, though. There's a Decepticon symbol near the front. Yeah, let me go ahead and zoom in so we can see it. Yeah, it's like right here where my cursor is. Nothing sus here, folks. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I noticed that like Krusty Sean had like a windshield cover that had the old Squid Sisters album art on it. And that was used to be on a billboard in the Splatoon 1 plaza, so that's pretty cool. Oh, this is cute. Camping in the Splatlands. I love like atmospheric pieces like this where there's a lot of landscape in it. That's really nice. It's by Awkward Abby. Oh, they were Team Chaos. Oh, this is cute. This is really cute. Gotta go, y'all. Enjoyed the stream. Thanks for telling me about when Yume. It works great. Bye, y'all. Hey, have a good one, CPF. Stay fresh and take care. Hopefully, you have fun setting up OBS. There's a ton of videos, especially gaming careers. Oh, are we back? It said that stream disconnected for a bit, so I'm glad it was like a fast reconnect. Oh man, there might have been a little bit of a buffer there. Glad we're back though. Splatoon has a godlike aesthetic. It truly does. Decided to draw this goober because she was the only idol I hadn't made fan art of yet. That's a darn good Callie right there. If I ever saw one myself. Look at the dynamic posing. Thank you, Sans. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. I'll give you more money out of boredom, and I like your channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, just a tiny hiccup there with the connection, but we're back. 1010 Pepsi. She would drink all the Pepsi. I give her all the Pepsi. I've never had Pepsi in my life, but I would buy it just for her. Okay, let's look at this. I made some Splatoon weapon concepts. Hope you guys like it. This is by user Ray. Yeah, it's like REI and then just the word yeah. Let's click on this. Dually sloshers. They're like pans. They're like pans or measuring cups. That's actually kind of cool. Oh my god, there's more. That's kind of cursed. Okay, this a toilet brush mace. Yo, that's actually kind of cursed. It probably worked like ink brush. I don't know how I feel about that. Ooh, this is cool. A Tamba brush. Wow. People are really creative though. It's really interesting. I feel like the ink bow is gonna be really cool. It looks like a 3 itself. There's always like a cool new weapon with each new Splatoon. I wonder what Splatoon 4's weapon is gonna be. I feel like we haven't even seen all the weapons that they're gonna roll out yet though. Oh, that's cute. I remember seeing those dually sloshers somewhere else. These are memes that are like so specific to Reddit themselves. Oh, maybe that's what the person in pre-chat was talking about. How like there's, I guess, the war on people with the word casual in their name. That's a thing. Dead fish before she got sanitized. I love 14 Crush for the reason that it like there's no other at least long-running comics that went over Deadfish's character, and she was handled so well in that series. So it'll always go down as one of my favorite Splatoon comics. Yeah, but there's always a lot of cool art to be found on here. Don't fall into the casual war. I have been on the internet for far too long. There are a few things that faze me unless it's just really cursed out of this universe. If you hug with both your arms and tentacles, you can give powerful hugs. That is indeed true. Hugs for everyone in chat. There's a really good emote for that. You see, yeah, it's called virtual hug. Here. How do I close out of this window? Ah. All the emojis are like taking up space on the bottom of the chat. If there's one thing that I hope that YouTube works on is like revamping the chat window to make it easier for me to see everyone's messages. Have a good night, Jackson. Thank you for vibing with us even though it's like super late. Catch you later. Stay fresh. Surprised 14 Crush had no Sonic-like songs since it sounds like Crush 40. There were a lot of Sonic references in the comic. I thought that was pretty cool. I love that Agent 3 has this thing going on where she's just a big fan of Shadow the Hedgehog, and it makes so much sense. Like, I honestly want to add that to my headcanon, my own personal. It was my birthday 5 days ago. Happy belated birthday. I guess we're done looking at this for now. Oh yeah, really quickly I wanted to mention, I'll bring that back. Let's see. This is the next video that I'm working on. Is it not above this window? Okay, there we go. This right here. The poster was made in Blender by Optimus97. If you haven't seen their work before, I think they did an animation in SFM of one of the comic dubs I did. I think it was called When Agent 3 is a Small Bean. And they also helped out with Ingopolis Storytime's Marina and 8 episode by doing some of the posters. But yeah, it looks so good. And basically this is going to be me going back to Octo Canyon and reading some more of Marie's dialogue. The first video I did for that was back in 2018 and back on my really old Blue Yeti mic, so this one should be the updated version that includes everyone's favorite line where Marie says Agent 4 is adorable, so hopefully it'll be something I look forward to. Yeah, I love Marie. I wonder how different Octo Canyon would have been if we had Callie as a mentor. I feel like she would have a different vibe and probably not dressed as traditionally. I can't really see Marie being the one to get kidnapped. It had to be under some extraordinary circumstances. But yeah, it would have been a completely different story. And again, I feel like they have more time to work on the story mode this time, so it probably won't be as cliche in Splatoon 3. At least here's hoping. Here's hoping that yeah, they don't just choose to do the you must rescue this character again. I want to see something like Marina's chat log return. That would be great. Honestly, that gave us so much character exposition. I love that. I want to do a dub of that too. There's so much Splatoon 2 content to finish before the next game. Yes. More Marie dialogue? Yeah. I'll still link to the older video, and you can find it in the Everything Splatoon playlist as well. Actually, that video is still one of my favorites to this day because it just has a really, it has a really, silly joke, which I can, wait, I can bring it up. I'm going to go to my own channel and bring that up really quick. Let's see. Type in. Gotta scroll all the way down in the playlist though. Basically what it was called is, it's called Let's Annoy Marie, the Splatoon 2 secret dialogue. Let's go ahead and hide this for a moment. I like how Marie's eyes are kind of a bit saddish. It's kind of like yeah, she has droopy eyes. They're really cute. How did Callie get captured anyway? The Squid Sisters prologue, which is like, it's like basically this official piece of Splatoon fiction that's on the Splatoon site, so a lot of people don't know about it. I think she basically ended up getting spirited away after a long day at recording, because in the scrolls they say that she's working on this drama late nights, doesn't have a lot of free time, is always tired, so I think it was easy for her to have fallen into that trap, you know. Let's see, where's Chrome? Alright, this window. She got into a great deal of free shades. Indeed she did. Oh, I scrolled past it. It's this video right here. Splatoon 2 secret dialogue dub. So if you click on Marie a lot, she does the thing that Phyllis in Animal Crossing does. Oh my god, well, she's not in New Horizons because we don't even have a post office in that game anymore. But if you played any of the older Animal Crossings where there was a post office, the pelicans that work the day and night shifts, there's a really grumpy one, and sometimes you can find her at the cafe too. She does the same thing where like you can see what's you can see what they're thinking inside their head. I'm gonna play this for a second. Let's go ahead and pause the music. Pause the music over here. Let's see. I'm gonna skip to the part that I want to show you guys. Let me like bring the audio up for a little bit. Thank you for subscribing, Moon. Thank you. All right. This is still my favorite version of this because of the really silly joke that I put in. I'm gonna play it now. Let's see.
Heard of the Squid Sisters?
Oh, let me go back.
Face? I still can't believe you've never heard of the Squid Sisters. You're messing with me, right?
Pretty popular.
Huh? Sorry, I was daydreaming about the good old days.
That it's like it's I don't know, just the whole like I don't know if that was made in Gmod or whatnot, but that whole image I would always see it online all the time, and I'm just like, you know, that really describes Marie very well. By the good stuff. Oh yes, yeah, that's if you click on her enough, like she starts getting really peeved. It's so funny.
Could really go for a nice slice of pineapple-free pizza from the future.
That reference to like two old Splatoon 1 Splatfest. That's pretty much the first version of this video, basically. So I think it's gonna be really fun. Already like recorded everything and edited it, so just gotta put the video together now. But yeah, it's basically that's basically that. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Oh man. Okay, where's the music? There we go. Oh, I seem to have lost chat. Oh, there it is. Okay. Her VA on Marie is too perfect. Oh, thank you. If we get apartments in Splatoon 3, we should choose amiibos to get figures of them. That would be cool. Like, I'm honestly surprised. Well, we're getting, I think Inkling and Squid Sisters. No, it was Inkling and Off the Hook Figmas, which are actually way smaller in person. So we're getting those figures, but it would be cool to have like an actual detailed figure for Splatoon characters. Thank you, Kobe. I appreciate that. Like the they're really cool looking. They're posable too. I didn't get the chance to pre-order them, so I'm hoping that if Play Asia or another one of those sites opens up with extra stock, I can just swoop in there. I think they were going for $150 though. And that's honestly a steal because they're not being sold separately. They actually boxed them together, both Pearl and Marina. Is that Squid Tunis in the chat? Hello. Oh my gosh, love your comic. Love the work. It's Poco's birthday. Happy birthday. Cannot wait to get those. I'm a figure collector and I need them. Oh man, yeah. They look really great. Let me see. Let me see if I can bring up the images so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I think Figma, Marina, and Pearl. Let's see. Ooh, okay, it brings up the Good Smile Company website, so let's take a look at that. This is them. Oh man, I love the background and the design they did for this. Very much like Splatoon. They look so good. Oh man, I don't know what to say. I'm just staring at like the textures and the shine. Of course, they obviously, you know, had a great setup with the lighting and the camera quality. But I don't know. Everything's just so accurate to how they actually look. It comes with the turntable and Pearl's little chair so you can recreate Inkopolis news. And she's got a little microphone too. Would have been nice if they did the casual clothes, but like this is what we know them best in, this sort of look. Look at Marina's tentacles. They're so like so glossy and shiny and Oh no, I can't English. So cute. Yeah, the painting work and the craftsmanship is really great. You can do swap out their expressions and do the little yeah, gives you an overview. You can do the little expression changes that they do. I would have loved if they got Pearl's pouting face in there, but this is okay. It basically shows you everything that comes in the box. They don't show you what the box looks like, but since I actually have a few Good Smile company figures, I have 2 Link Nendoroids actually. I know the box will look really nice. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It says they're releasing in July of this year. Oh my goodness. It's perfect timing. And see, the other ones down here are basically just the Splatoon Inklings. So much cool stuff, really. Oh, I seem to have lost chat again. Okay, there it is. There's chat. Apartments in Splatoon 3 would be really cool. Oh man, a lot of people really want to see that. I don't know, like I'm setting myself up to where if it doesn't happen, I'll be fine. But if it does, then yeah, I'll pop off for it. My expectations are kind of moderate right now. Don't want to get too hyped, but I know either way we'll have a lot more content. I think they might try to do 3 years of content this time, if anything, because I went for 2 with our current game right now, so who knows. Still waiting for them to reveal the Squid Sisters in Agent 8. Yeah, they should. It'd be cool if they did 3, because then we could get the cape, but they've been pretty quiet on Nintendo figures recently. Yeah, they have. Wow, I want them. Me too, Lily. Me too. Best female characters in video games. Oh man. Favorite voice role? What's my favorite voice role? Let's see. I always answer to this question Pearl because her voice is the most unique out of everyone. But I do relate more to Marina, so it's kind of a toss-up. I guess I could give Off the Hook as like a package deal. Does that work? Which dynamic do you prefer? Marina and Pearl or the Callie and Marie dynamic? Oh man. I don't know. I feel like I'm a Marie and Marina person at heart, honestly. Thank you for the super chat, Tuck Banks. Can I hug Paw Pearl and Mom Marina figs, please? All the hugs for those 2. I'm hoping that they'll do a re-release if they're somehow just sold out next month, because we need those. Available on P Bandai. I was thinking that was a real site until I saw the JK. Aw, man. Apartments will give us more to do than sit around the plaza. Yeah, I feel like the reason why we always spawn in the plaza or the square is just because it's probably not too far from where all the Inklings and Octolings already do live. And so if our focus is just to jump into the multiplayer online, then we wouldn't need much else. But I think we're ready for them to develop more of the world. I think at this point we want to see more beyond just the city, so they definitely should do that. Gotta go, Abel. Thank you for chilling with us for so long. Hope your doggos have a good night too. Thank you. There's gonna be a lot more content coming up. You've got 14 Crush. I want to do another Splatoon 1 stream since I didn't actually do one for the anniversary this year. We released the Calamari Incantation remix that Kochi worked on, and so that was a great video to have out on the 28th of May. So yeah, I don't know what I would have had prepared for that day, so I'm really glad that Kochi worked so hard on that video. Would I be open to having DLCs for the 3rd game if it were a full-fledged DLC like Octo Expansion? I feel like we'll definitely have another one, so I'm hyped for that at least. Whatever it may be. It's like if we don't get agents in the base story, then maybe they could be in the DLC. Because like in game, or at least like we have that piece of fan art for Splatoon 1's 1st anniversary where Cuttlefish was with all of the characters. But we haven't had a cutscene where he like actually gets to meet Agent 4 because he's been on the trip with Agent 3 for so long. So I don't know. Our characters basically are silent. They have enough personality without speaking, kind of like how Link does in The Legend of Zelda, but it'd be interesting to see how they all interact in the same space. How's Hooked on Gaming looking? Hooked on Gaming, the second episode, it took a long time to work on. And so I think... Oh yeah, I can talk about that here. The next game they're gonna play, since I bought the Super Mario All-Stars collection a while ago, when that was still available. The next game they're gonna play is Super Mario Sunshine, so I'll take a different approach to that one. Since it's story-based, I don't have to script things too much, so we'll see. Oh man, it's gonna be fun. There's a subway we can't access in Splatoon 2. That is true. Heard my name. Hi Coach you. We were talking about the remix again. I don't know, do you have plans for any other Splatoon songs? If you actually want to talk about that. If you want to keep it a secret, I understand. But I'd love to work on something else. Definitely. I also love to collab with Pufu as well. Something like Maria's chat log should be a thing in Splatoon 3. Absolutely. Oh, mostly for character interactions and your dubs. Thank you, Ember. That'll be a lot of fun. How long have I been doing YouTube? Next month is gonna be the 4th anniversary of this channel. I've kind of been uploading content on here since 2017. Like summer of 2017, actually. It's been a wild ride for sure. Splatoon 1 is hard to get these days. Hopefully a Switch port. I'm not sure, but yeah, I mean a lot of Wii U games are already on the Switch. They got 3D World and Toad's Treasure Tracker and a bunch of other games. So honestly, I don't know. I can see it happening, but at the same time, I feel like they would remake a lot of it because the shading and lighting and all those details would have to be updated. I mean, we got Skyward Sword HD coming out, so you never know. Thank you, Jazz, for the kind words. As I continue making videos throughout the years, I just kept learning more and more, and so the sound design really became more apparent to me as I worked on Ingopolis Storytime, because that has a lot of ambience in it, like weather effects and environmental sounds. So I wanted to put all of that into the comics too, just to make it feel more alive. Calamari Incantation Remix definitely won't be a one-time thing. Oh, I'm excited. Excited for what we got cooking up. How'd I come up with my OC/backstory? My OCs are kind of, they're not based off of myself completely. I use my own life experiences as reference a lot of the time. But, just, mostly me sitting down, brainstorming, throwing ideas at a dock and seeing what works. I do want to go more into, Agent 3's, or sort of my OC, Midori Takako's backstory on the channel too. Because, I've been thinking, like, since she's, like, basically the first, since Cuttlefish and Callie and Marie are all related, she's like the only member in the group before Agent 4 came along that was not related to them. So I'm just wondering what made it convenient for an Inkling to a regular Inkling probably still had to go to classes and whatnot. What made it so convenient for them to be able to go on all those missions with a squid beak? You know, I started thinking outside the box. I was like, okay, what's the family situation like? What do they have going on in their day-to-day? I guess the most noticeable thing about her is that she has insomnia in my stories. And a little bit of trauma from going through all the Octoling missions. I mean, gosh, whose OC doesn't have trauma at this point? Especially everyone's Agent 8 OC. So, yeah, that's basically some of the thought process. Thank you, Trainer Uchu. Big heart emoji to you. Splatoon 1 will eventually perish if it isn't ported. There's still people playing. I never encountered any hackers personally, but there's still people playing every now and then. Mostly Japanese people. Happy early anniversary. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. They each have a fraction of your personality. A little bit, yeah. I don't think there really was an Asian 7. I mean, Captain said it himself. 10,008 was shortened to Asian 8. So we don't have a 5, 6, or 7. It's really easy to want to think that, but I just don't think that'll be a thing. Unless we're surprised with the DLC and we find out that Captain Cuttlefish recruited 3 more people. I don't think Pearl and Marina know about the Squid Beak just yet. I'm pretty sure they went their separate ways after Pearl's Booyah saved everyone from that I don't know, not a lot of people have played Octo expansion, so I don't want to say too much. Yeah, I don't know if they know for sure. There's only one way to find out. If they release a story like they did with Splatoon 2's prequel, or they give us more cutscenes. Asian 3 has insomnia, I can relate. Yup. Why they just skip 7? I don't know. Why they even come up with the number 10,008 anyway? You know what I'm saying? You're saying that many people did not escape from the deep sea metro. That's actually kind of wild. Like the lore goes so deep. If you haven't heard of the channel Rossicus, that's with 2 S's. They do a lot of translations from the Japanese art books and stuff that we don't have here in the West. So that's not even the craziest thing that's happened in the game. Apparently there was a deep sea metro rave where over 10,000 people went missing, and Rossicus talks about that in one of their videos. If you haven't seen the Splatoon iceberg video, I highly recommend that. It's very interesting. I thought Zelda lore went deep. Like, Splatoon has a lot of world building potential. People need to stop saying Marina and Pearl are Agent 5 and 6. Thank you, Nerpy. We don't know for sure. It's not confirmed, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That whole 10,008 thing was a big toss-up. But, Sea Cucumber is bad. He's just a guy trying to do his job, unfortunately. He does his job no matter what the stakes are. I just don't know why that, blame Tartar, if anything, for that, like, bomb mechanism, because why do we even have that in the first place? I blame Tartar. No, I do not play Roblox. I barely, have touched Minecraft, also. That's something that I want to do at some point. You know, I feel like Minecraft is a VTuber game fully at this point. I know there's a lot of Minecraft YouTubers, but I also feel like it's such a VTuber thing to play. They've taught me so much about Splatoon lore that I don't think I would have known otherwise. Yeah, I love Rossicus's channel. I think I shared their band lore playlist on the community tab a few weeks ago. So you can scroll through there and find that also. Hashtag blame Tartar. Cancel him on twitter.com. I feel like the deep sea metro could make a return. I feel like it could. The train stations could be connected. Plus, in the trailer, there's a lot of familiar sea life that we already saw down there. So who knows? I like that place though. I always wonder where that train is going exactly. There's gotta be... They call them denizens of the deep, so I think there's all kinds of places out there underneath the ocean. Like, I don't want to just think that the people on the train are only test subjects. I feel like that train's actually stopping at different stations. Because there were, I think it depends on what sector you go to, but you can load a part of the train where there are literally these fish dudes in business suits. So there's something going on. There's something going on down there. But yeah, for those of you who watched the Nintendo Direct, what did you think about it? It was basically a lot of Breath of the Wild hype. I know some people were talking about Mario Party, WarioWare, and especially Metroid Dread. I love Nintendo's thing recently that they've been doing, especially like when they shadow dropped Age of Calamity last year. They were like, okay, we're sorry guys. We're sorry that we have not updated you on development of the game you've been waiting for. So here's a completely new game while you're waiting to play. Bet you never saw this coming. Yeah. I have a poster for Metroid Prime 3 Corruption on my wall from Nintendo Power from a long time ago. So that just shows how long it's been. People are hoping for like aren't they hoping for like a remastered collection? That would be great because I'd finally get to play all of them. It was a solid Nintendo Direct. Yeah, I think so too. It didn't focus too much on like really weird third-party titles that you would never hear about outside of the Direct. I think it's gonna be cool. Another happy landing. Yeah, that remastered Mario Party looks wild though, because like I remember people would always use that one mini game where you have to like push people off the mountain with the snowballs. They would always use it every E3 to show who won E3 basically, because Nintendo would always be the first place winner. Don't get me wrong, I love the characters they all have now, but I hope we get something fresh. Is that for Splatoon? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, especially with those hologram concerts they did for Splatoon, that all 4 of the idols becoming a group could be cool. But I understand, like, if the Squid Sisters aren't actually focusing on music that much, and it doesn't happen. But if we get, maybe we just get 1 more idol. And we have 5, because I feel like if we have 6 characters to focus on, it's gonna be too much. I know the artists are gonna go wild, but like, I don't know. I can't keep up at this point. A new game that's canonical in a sense. Time travel puns. Hello, Splatastic. Welcome to stream. I was gonna say welcome to chat, but welcome to stream. Hello, Blue Sparks. It's nice to just say hi. I always saw your videos and comic dubs inspiring. You're inspiring me to animate my own Splatoon series. That's awesome. Good luck with that. It's awesome. Thank you. Oh yeah, the new Mario and Rabbids game. See, that wasn't, they announced that before the Direct, so I wasn't even a part of it. I don't know if it was at the Treehouse though, because I didn't actually get a chance to watch the Treehouse live stream. But yeah, that one looks cool. I never played the first one. So I guess I got a bit of catching up to do. Probably just get a 2-for-1 going. It wasn't the best Direct Nintendo's ever done, but it was still a good Direct. That's fair, that's fair. I feel like one of the greatest ones obviously was when they dropped Smash Ultimate and Octo Expansion in the same Direct. I didn't even record, and I'm like, it would have been one of the best reactions I've ever done because I was screaming at the top of my lungs, playable Octolings. I could not believe what I was seeing. I wish I had recorded that one back in 2018. So, I don't know. I wish that I did. That was still hands down one of their best directs. Hopefully we'll see some new idols. A lot of people are split on this, but even if we don't get 2 new ones, it's only 1, or if we get 2, or if we get a whole band, I'm good with whatever. I just want to see something. Show me something. I don't know how to feel about 6 idols for real. Yeah. It's a lot to comprehend. Like, once you finally put it into words, you think, oh dang, okay, that's a lot of characters. And before we get like an AKB48 in Splatoon, like where it's like 12 members. I don't know. I feel like since the Splatland isn't that developed of a city, that they might not like, it's slowly picking up, like they said after the Final Fest, but I feel like their culture is going to be different. That's just how I feel. We'll have to see. Thank you for the super chat, Leo. Thank you. An idol group with more than 2 characters. Good God. I cry for the artist if that actually happens. I don't know why I spoke that into existence. I just thought it would be funny. Actually, can I take that back? I don't think that would be wild. They've got so many like scrapped concepts from the art books though that they might use again. I wonder what their outfits will be like, or if they're gonna continue on with like the green and pink color scheme. As long as we get to hang with Pearl and Marina, I'm happy. When I first saw the Octo expansion, I wanted to scream seeing it, but I couldn't, mainly because I lost my voice. Oh my god, Spencer. That's wild. Do I play any games on PC? I have Steam, but I don't even use it as often. I mostly use it for visual novels, but there'll be a few games that I get on PC. I've got a lot on my Steam wish list, actually. Hey, Dreamin' Q, what's up? Love your artwork on Twitter. I need Off the Hook. Without them, I won't be able to breathe. I just need to see him in Splat 3. I need to know what happened, because they said they weren't going to split up. It was confirmed we're not getting like a whole Callie and Marie thing unless whatever new villain comes along just causes absolute mayhem. Yes, I want to see my girls. Hoping for a different number than 2 for the idols. Yeah, that would turn things on its head for sure. Imagine a single idol and she's Octarian. Yeah. I remember Pearl was actually supposed to be an Octoling in this old concept art that they released. It'll be interesting because we're only used to Octolings being the enemies. If you've played Splatoon 1 before Splatoon 2 came out. So the first time I saw Marina, I was like, yo, this is the first time I've actually seen an Octoling's eyes. Like aside from like the hacks that people did to take the shades off. It was pretty insane. But they figured we weren't ready for 2 Octolings as idols yet. So that could be what we get this game, since we've been introduced to them. It'll be interesting if Splatoon 3 had some more lore based on some of the elite turf players from the manga, or better yet, a whole new take on terms of competition. I think so too. I feel like whatever rank modes we get in this game will be a lot grittier than what we have in the city. Like, you already see that if they have access to the Splatoon 1 specials that got banned, that they're not playing games. I mean, we are playing a turf war game, but like, I feel like they're just gonna go wild with it. Like no holds barred kind of deal. The next idols could have helmets. Ooh, like the Eye of Justice thing we got. Yeah. Male idols, a lot of people want that too. I'm wondering what they'll do. Like, can we get some non-binary idols? You just like, they're just so beautiful that you don't question their gender. And that just worked for me either way. I don't know, I think it would be cool. No matter what, like even if we got a boy band. Visual novels. See that face. Pearl, what would Pearl as an Octoling look like? Let me see. Let me see if I can find that concept there. Thank you for the super chat, Tuck. Thank you. See, I'm like typing into Google right now. Pearl, Octoling, Splatoon. Let's see if that brings it up. Yes, it does. Let me see. Alright, so basically... this is someone drawing a drawing of the concept art. I want to bring the image up really close. So yeah, this is what her hairstyle would have looked like, and as you can see, their outfits are pretty similar to what we have now, just with a bit more golden detailing. And I feel like there's a lot more midriff exposed with these outfits. And they both had headphones on, and I think really the reason Marina keeps the headphones on is because Octoling ears look different from Inkling ears, and she didn't want to reveal her identity just yet. But then the Deep Sea Metro arc happened, and Octolings are on the surface. And I think if you zoom in, that is Cuttlefish in the background as like their biggest fan. I think that's hilarious. But this could be our reality for the next game. The 2 Octoling idols. I think that would be great. Pearl had a different hairstyle, indeed. Yes. Absolutely. Beta version of Pearl still looks amazing. Yeah. Never noticed that. Yeah, this is like in the back of the Splatoon 2 art book. I try to draw that. Sounds awesome, Glitchy. I'd like it if we could learn more or interact with other bands or their members. That would be awesome. So many other characters, like the Chirpy Chips, the Bottom Feeders. The original Squid Squad is actually getting back together. Because in Splatoon 2, their group broke up. And one of their members went on to be a part of Despair. Which that music came out when they launched Skipper Pavilion, I think. They always give us new music in every patch. It's always pretty cool. Disney twist villain idol? Yo, like, could you imagine? Like, they gotta shake out the story somehow. Or at least the formula. What species do you think is next? Project Splatoon 3 had this really cool... let me see if I can Google it. Project Splatoon 3. Oh, let me type in Hairlings. They had, I clicked on news. I meant to click on images. They had these little guys. As you can see, the logo looks kind of similar to what we actually did end up with. As far as like a new species, I think something like this would be cool. I'm not sure what else. Like it comes to thinking of like a new sea creature. I'm kind of stumped on that, but yeah, the Hairlings were pretty cool. They had some unique, oh, that's the first one. Some unique hairstyles for them too, and what their slimming form would look like. Ah, nostalgia. Yeah, and so they had hairstyles for different genders. They look really cool. I like those little, I don't know if they're horns or antenna, like, basically. And I think they're going to be even shorter than Inklings and Octolings, which would have been interesting. Look at their eye style. So good. Something like this would be cool. I think someone also, on Twitter drew their idea of what mantlings would look like and the kind of hairstyles they'd have. It would just depend on like how creative the dev team gets with this new content. Yeah. I think those look like ears. But they got these ears on the side right here. So I don't know. I think those are like basically what they would use to like detect things on the ocean floor. Probably don't have the right name for them. Oh man, if you could go to any nation in the world, which one would you choose? I definitely have always wanted to visit Europe and Japan. It's a lot of like specific locations on my bucket list. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. It reminds me of that one shopkeeper in oh yeah, I think you mean Flo and Annie. They were both anemone, I think. See, you can personalize or personify anything if you try hard enough. I've seen people make a lot of that's especially what's happening with that's what's happening with a lot of VTubers. I've seen a lot of different sea life. We've got your sharks, your whales, your lobsters, your crabs, crab VTubers. Dolphin VTubers I haven't really seen a lot of. There are some squid and octopus VTubers. Nintendo nailed it in the character department. They surely did. Always some great character designs. She almost looks like Marie. Oh, yeah, kind of. I can see with like the eye shape. It'd definitely be interesting if those were the new models. Mammals went extinct in the Splatoon universe. That is true. I guess the only ones that are left are like, if Mr. Grizz really is a bear, him and Judd and Little Judd are the only ones left. It's kind of wild. High Tide Era, I miss you. Oh yeah, that was another great group. Thought I'd pop in and say hello. Gonna get ready for Salmon Run. Hope you have a good shift. Thank you. Oh, you just thought that Marina was neurodivergent, didn't know she was hiding something. Yeah, there are some headcanons about that I think are completely valid. But it makes sense as to why she has that one animation where when she's nervous she holds on to them too. There is that. Yeah, the Octoling ears are round and the Inkling ears are pointy. And so we got that one dialogue bit where Pearl's like, wow, there's all these Inklings with new weird hairstyles. Can you believe that? And I guess that was before the Octo expansion, because Pearl finally found out that Marina was indeed an Octoling. They don't teach them about the other species that much in Inkling school, so it makes sense. Thank you for the super chat, Tuck. Appreciate you. You thought about doing VTubing? That's awesome. I really like a lot of Hololive and Niji Sanji. I have like a bunch of independent VTubers I watch on Twitch. It's such a cool community. Yeah, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see that I share a lot of content from time to time, a lot of art. It's thundering where I am. Uh-oh, stay safe. The Sonic 30th anniversary concert was yesterday, I think. Yeah, I saw that the archive is 2 hours, and I'm looking forward to watching that when I get the chance. It seemed like they did music from all the games, so I'm looking forward to hearing a lot of Sonic Adventure 2 music, especially since that game kind of released close to the anniversary of the entire series. It wasn't on or before that date, June 23rd. It's interesting. I see more comments about Splatoon apartments. Yeah, that would be amazing, really. There's a Sea Bunny VTuber, that's so adorable. Oh yeah, the one whale VTuber I follow is Bao. She goes by Hikaru Station, does a lot of amazing music. I think she still goes by Hikaru Station on Spotify too. Her stuff is awesome. Not that severe thunder. Okay, well, that's pretty good. Sonic Unleashed Ultimate. Oh man, it still looks good for its time. Has a lot of my favorite music. That should be, yeah, that should be something to look forward to in the concert too. We'll get another Splatoon concert. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe once Splatoon 3 comes out, because we had quite a lot over the game's lifetime. Pearl and Marina could be mentors of the Splatlands, basically because Marina has a motorcycle. That would be cool. I think I'd love to see their new aesthetic. I want them to have like a punk rocker aesthetic for this game. Like the ripped jeans, the chains, the glasses, all that cool stuff. Have a good one, Glitch Diamond. Thank you for joining stream. Cat Squid? That would be cute. Sonic Colors was a lot of fun. I like the music in that one too. Never really got into VTubers, but all the models are so pretty and everyone can really sing. Yeah. It's it can be a lot to take in all at once, especially if you don't know where to start. But the wiki is a good place, the VTuber wiki, to read up on people. Hey there, MK, how are you doing? Hello, find your voice for relaxing and enjoy your content. Thank you, Snowflake Unofficial. Where do I think Splatoon 3 is set? I have no idea. I posted something on Twitter that kind of blew up, where I think it was in Splatoon's hero mode area, the Octo Canyon. That's what I was looking for, that name. And there's a dialogue bit where let me just show you. Let me bring up my Twitter. Real quick, I'm gonna scroll down and find it. It seems like she gives a reference to something. Okay, so this was a post. Imagine if Splatoon 2 actually gave a hint about the Splatlands years ago this whole time. And then Marie just goes and says, not sure what that city is over there. And if you look, she'll only say this if she's like facing the platform. If you look over here, it's a place that's definitely separated by a lot of water, so it's pretty far away. And it looks like a sort of desert terrain area. I mean, it could just be a stretch. It might not even be related at all. I just think about it. I was like, this city, it's not too far from Inkopolis based on the official lore. It's a vague enough sort of design that it could just fit whichever team had won the final Splatfest, so you never know. And maybe it's just a stretch and I'm just looking for any crumbs of Splatoon news at this point. I don't know. Good observation. I mean, I hope that it could be some sort of tie-in, because other than that, you can see Splatoon 1's plaza from Inkopolis Square if you look at a certain angle. And in the plaza, you can also see a Ferris wheel that looks like the one from Wahoo World. So all the games do connect in some way, at least. I just think it's pretty interesting to sort of speculate on what could happen. In post-human Vegas, there's no way the entire Eiffel Tower was toppled in between the Squid Sisters' vacation there and Splatoon 3. I feel like it's either just a replica of some kind, or they just did it for shock value. What if we never see it in the actual game? Could you imagine? Shocked it took a Mad Max aesthetic. Yeah, that's kind of what they were hinting at with the gear they gave us for Final Fest. It's either futuristic, sort of modern futuristic look, or a sort of post-apocalyptic Mad Max Renegade kind of aesthetic. Hardest Octo expansion stage? The one where you don't have a weapon. That's a lot of them, so it's kind of vague, but off the top of my head. And maybe the Octo Samurai level where you have to defeat him in a baller. I actually did that one off stream because it was so irritating. Yeah, off the top of my head. Possibly, yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lot of people, when the first trailer for Splatoon 3 dropped, they were saying it looks like Splatsville, as they call it in our English localization. It's kind of cheesy if you ask me. I don't know if I like it yet. People were saying that it looks like the walled cities in Hong Kong, that they're references to real life places like that. That's pretty cool. Girl power is just a nightmare. I mean, I forgot. That would have been the like usual response, but I actually somehow forgot about Girl Power Station. Enter the stream and I thought you were doing your Agent 3 voice for a second. Hello, Takashi. Actually, I will be reading a little bit before we finish stream, so there will be some of that actually. New idols, we need new idols. I think that's something everyone can agree on. If there's no Luna Blaster in Splatoon 3, I'll be really mad. I actually don't like Luna Blaster that much, but I wouldn't want to deprive anyone else of that experience. Chaotic concert with 6 idols for now or never. Can you imagine? I do think the vocals would be really good though. Yeah, and the interactions would be cute, yeah. Hello there. Oh my gosh, there's someone in chat with the name Ayumi. Reminds me of Agent 4. And hello, Zyra as well. Girl Power Station, except all the Octolings are inner Agent 3. Why would you... why would you give everyone that mental image? That's terrifying. Analysis. Enhance. Possibly a better name for Splatsville? I don't know. Maybe at this point they've already decided they're gonna keep it. It reminds me of like Lazy Town, like the Nickelodeon show. I don't know why. It's not as cool as like Bunkara City in the Japanese version. Hello, Jailing. Hello, welcome to stream. It's a brief pop in to say hello. Hope you're doing all right. Thank you. Hope you're doing all right as well. I'm the only one that slightly disagrees. I'd rather have Squid Sisters and Off the Hook collab, but I want my new idols. Yeah, see, that's kind of the line that I'm on too. I feel like it could go either way, and I'm completely fine with that. What if the tower in the trailer was a real one, while the one that Squid Sisters went to was one Inklings remade to mimic humans? Silly theory. You never know. There's a lot of things that like are left unanswered. Even in Octo expansion, like what is the Kamabo facility? Like, it's definitely the whole facility itself. There's probably a lot of it that was still submerged under the ocean, right? But the majority of it is made to look like a human statue, kind of like the Statue of Liberty. And as you progress through it, a lot of the phases have names that are like human body parts, like the intestinal phase or whatever. And I'm like, who actually built this compound? Like, we don't ever find out. So I think we're not done with the metro yet, or it'll come back at some point in a DLC. Ah, that's good to hear. It's good to hear, Jay. Octolings look more human than Inklings. I feel like they have more expressive eyes. Their eyes are a lot more unique, I want to say. It should be a good basis for Splatoon 3 story mode. Considering Off the Hook basically adopted every one of us Octolings, possibility their girls are basically everyone's parents in the Splatlands. Kind of like as a role model, mentor kind of deal. I could see that. I think, oh my goodness. Whoa, that is a lot of pink. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the super chat, Splatastic. Whoa, that's wild. Oh my goodness, thank you. Honestly, what I'd like to see for Splatoon 3 is all the hubs being connected somehow, or by the train we saw from the intro, and being able to visit either place of memories, and to see how it became what became of the hubs. Would love active players in it too. Yo, that would be great. I feel like we could have that connectivity between the areas, because Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3 are both on the Switch, right? It'll be interesting to see what happens, because there's a train station in Splatsville that people pointed out from the trailer alone. I don't know. But again, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Everyone that's an Octoling is Asian 8. That is true. Everyone's OC has different experiences. OC or original character has different experiences. Thank you for watching the dubs, Yeet Noodle. Appreciate you. Just got a bomb rush blush with everything covered in pink. I know, it was so bright and vibrant. The picture you showed us looks like an uptight, isolated community, and in the trailer, that's what the City of Chaos looks like. Gives me the impression that only certain people are allowed. Yeah. I feel like there's a certain kind of population in that city, and that apparently after Chaos won the Splatfest, or the final Splatfest, that things started changing. So who knows? Pearl has the money to just straight up do whatever she wants. She used to travel out to Mount Nantai, which is near Octo Canyon, and that's how she met Marina in the lore. So who knows? Maybe she's been to this place before. She's got connections. We don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. Anything at this point. Yeah, all right. So looking at the time, I think that as for the final bit on this topic window right here, we're going to go ahead and read the little story that I have on the side for everyone. It's been quite a while since I've read anything for stream. I think the last time we did was Was it the Marie Day stream back in March? Yeah, that's probably the last time. So it's really great getting to chill with you guys. Okay, I think we're back. OBS keeps scaring me with the disconnects. At least they're not too frequent. Okay, but we're back. Yeah, hopefully you have some water or beverage of choice nearby. I'm going to grab some myself before we read this story to end things for the night. So I want to thank you all for being here before I get started, and for your continued support. Got a lot coming up on the channel, so I hope that you'll stick with me this year and the next when Splatoon 3 comes out, because we'll have a lot of fun. Go grab a nice cup of coffee at 9 o'clock in the almost night. Uh-oh. Maybe decaf if you don't want to stay up. But tea is also good. So yeah, I have some water on the side. I think we should be back. There shouldn't be any more lag. Although the chat is also a little bit behind. Hello there, some new people joined, so hello. I am about to hydrate before we get to our story. So give me just a second. Actually, I think I'm gonna type on the screen. Let me make a text box really quickly. All right, that should be big enough. I'm going to hydrate, so I do encourage you to do the same. You probably are one step ahead of me already. Be right back. All right, and we're back. I forgot I had my water in a cup that keeps it really cold, and so I expected it to be lukewarm, but it was surprisingly chilled, and that was very refreshing. So I see a couple of people saying they're tea lovers in the chat. I love that. Someone also asked, do I watch ASMR? Yes, I have a lot of ASMR artists that I follow here on YouTube, and one I'd recommend is Bethy VA, like BETHY VA. She does a lot of really interesting scripts and characters. So yeah, let me just, that's how her channel name is spelled. Yeah, my favorite ASMR though, above just voice content, is listening to ambience like ocean waves and other like forest sounds. Those are also nice to fall asleep to. Rainy nights, all that good stuff. Perlina scene in Splatoon 3. Oh man, it would be terrible if that happened. You attract what you fear. Oh, it would be terrible. It's so scary if we got Perlina content in Splatoon 3. Oh, you've heard about them, Takeshi, about Bethy. That's awesome. Love her channel. She's also thinking of VTubing, so that'll be cool. Okay, last question before I get to the story. Favorite character in Splatoon? Team Marie for life. Campfire with rain in the background is majestic. Absolutely, that's a great setting too. All right, so I saw the BRB up. Let me okay, that's gone. All right. how's the music? Is it a good enough volume? I think it's kind of been consistent through the stream. I really like this album. All the artists are linked in the description. Once again, Lofi Girl is awesome for providing us all this great musical content. Alright, so it sounds good? Alright, awesome. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear, Takashi. Music's good. Both are valid Squid Sisters for life. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear, Sydney. Have a good one, Keenan. Thank you for stopping by stream. See you in the comments section. Stay fresh. Alright, so let's see. Oh my goodness. That screen is not ready yet. Oh, I gotta change. Alright, there we go. Alright, should be proper now. Can I make the chat bigger? Yeah. I'm just gonna put it over there. So the chat's on the screen here. I've got a little story to read. It's story time now. That's how we're gonna close out the stream. Thank you, Kohi. Greetings from Colombia. Hello there, Octo-sama. I can't read the rest. Thank you for watching. Both idols are wholesome. Changed my mind. Absolutely Splotastic. I agree. Alright, so it's story time. This is gonna be read in Agent 3's voice, so if you're a fan of that, I do hope you enjoy. I have basically two separate scenarios, and one of them is before Agent 3 got the distress signal in the Octo expansion, and the second part is basically what happens after for those of you who played Octo expansion, what happens after Pearl does the big booyah thing. I won't say anything more about what that entails, but those of you who know. All right, so let's read. All right, so Inkopolis Storytime 3.5. This part is from deep within the tunnels around the deep sea metro. All right. At this point, the days seemed to blend together into one continuous sequence of events. Summer vacation meant school assignments would not interfere with agent duty as they normally did. Captain and I were on one of the longest patrols yet. Every mile we walked in these godforsaken tunnels began to irritate me. When you're unable to see the sky, the sun, or the moon, your sense of awareness becomes incredibly warped. Stone walls surrounded us on all sides, and although the substance itself changed as we descended further, it all began to blend together. Even the bright green digital numbers indicating the current time became nothing more than a backdrop to my slowly dwindling sanity. When would we be above ground again? The air felt so stale. Then it struck me that this is the reason why the Octarians created the computerized weather effects in the domes. To give some sense of normalcy in the unforgiving underground world they've been forced into inhabiting. As I processed my sudden feelings of guilt, Captain mentioned we were about to engage with another group of hypnotized octolings. Tall shadows writhed along the walls in front of us. Heels clicked along the stone pavement. The sound was distant. Captain hobbled slowly at my side, unbothered as usual. I could tell from his rhythm that exhaustion would soon settle in. If we engaged with the enemy here, I wouldn't be able to keep an eye on him. Except there was no use in verbalizing my plan up to that point. Captain was nowhere to be seen. Huh? What's that? My vision is getting blurry. What's going on? As you know, for those of you who played the Octo expansion, Agent 3 ended up in a couple of sticky situations, and in between those little bits of story and cutscene, let's just say they went missing a few times. Has everyone here played the Octo expansion? Give me a show of hands or give me an Octo emote. Because I've been trying so hard not to spoil things completely. Because if you never played the Octo expansion, then you don't know who Tartar is. And so it's alright to just kind of toss his name out there. But yes, I missed the Octo expansion. That was the first part. There's still a second part to this. As you can see, there's text that says, after the events of the boss battle. No, but I will soon. I've watched gameplay of it. Okay. Octo, hand emote, Octo eyes. So happy I made it out of the metro. We're glad you're here, Tuck. Yes, it's insanity. And Octo, I have. Awesome, Miku. Tartar is the phone man. Yep, okay. So basically, alright, so you can imagine this being animated. Thank you, Kohi. Basically, Agent 3 and Captain end up separated at the very beginning, right? And Cuttlefish just says in highlighted orange text, something. Oh, that's there's an alert on my phone. Oh boy. Captain says something separated us and now we're down here in the metro. So I don't know what it was. They never explain. I think it could have been either sanitized octolings or Tartar. But then so you find three right, you find three as they respond to the distress signal, right? As Tartar's about to blend them up, and then they get knocked out. And I guess okay, no. Captain gets captured and tied up. I don't know who does this though, because Tartar doesn't actually have hands. Tartar only possesses Agent 3, and that's when you have to fight them for the first time. Second time is Inner Agent 3 and it's optional. But who tied up Cuttlefish, and how did that happen? How did they get transported? You never find out. You just kind of take it as it is, right? So you fight Agent 3, knock Tartar out, but he's actually not finished. He ends up in his final form, right? And there's a lot of points where it's just like, okay, where was Agent 3 up until then, right? So I sort of took it upon myself and I was like, okay, let me write a little bit. Maybe I can provide content somehow. I finished all the levels except for the Protect the Orb. That one's hard. Yeah, it took me a few tries on stream as well. I got angry fighting in Agent 3. Yep, it's a rough battle for sure. I think my stream where I actually attempted it took 3 hours. It's pretty crazy stuff. Finally got the toothpick. Congrats, Koo. It's a background pic by John Sandwich. Yes it is. Hold on. I can real quick. There you go. Yeah, I put their YouTube channel in the description. They're not as active on Twitter, but it's the about page of the YouTube channel, so you can find all his social media. Yeah, I'm also a patron, so I get to see all the cool stuff that he's doing behind the scenes. Awesome stuff. Thank you, Jayling. Defeat animation 3-4 times. Clasher flexing in the chat. I've only done it twice. I figured I was like, I don't need to do this again. I can get enough practice in Salmon Run and get significantly less tilted. But congrats to everyone who finally got the toothpick. I think there's gonna be more challenges like that in Splatoon 3. Alright, so let's read the second part I have here. After I kind of went on a tangent about why Agent 3 seems to be missing so much in the Octo expansion. Originally they were going to be our companion, but I guess they didn't have enough time to fully develop that. We'll see what happens in 3 though. No, Kohi. Oh my goodness. Yeah. What a fight that is indeed. Alright, so here's a scene that I wrote sort of after Agent 3 wakes up after Pearl's booyah that was heard around the entire universe. Somehow, I don't know. Agent 3 slept through that, and so they finally wake up after everyone's celebrating, and they're just flying towards Inkopolis, so that's where this takes place. Alright, here we go. More Agent 3. Cuttlefish needed more screen time? Yes. Very underrated comment. Okay, here we go. Agent 3 is just waking up. My head really hurt. It ached with a fierce intensity while I regained my consciousness. My ears also felt sore and were ringing as I turned over onto my side. I couldn't even tell I'd been knocked out, so when did it happen? The last thing I remember was responding to a distress signal, and what followed was a risky super jump that I knew I probably would regret. I did it anyway. Where am I now? Miraculously, I was on some sort of makeshift helipad floating above the middle of the ocean. An Octoling girl knelt in front of me, grinning from ear to ear. For the moment, her attention was focused on the unidentified figures cheering behind me. As I slowly sat up, our eyes met and her smile didn't falter. I stared directly into the golden hue of her irises, and for the first time saw what an Octarian's eyes looked like, no longer hidden behind a pair of shades. She seemed so calm. She wasn't going to attack me. She was friendly. Maybe I was still dreaming. No, pain radiating from my forehead definitely felt real. It must have been early morning if the sun was this high in the sky. It bathed everything in my view with a warm, serene glow. For the first time since Captain's long patrol, I could feel the breeze of the surface world on my skin. That moment might have been the first time the Octoling girl had experienced it too. We shared an interval in common, despite my privilege being much different than hers. There was a sense of relief in her eyes, and judging by the muffled sounds of excitement behind me, there was another reason to celebrate being here. I was hesitant.
Nice to be meeting you.
Her soft whisper of a voice floated upon the wind. A pause. I began laughing uncontrollably, not because she was trying her best to speak Inkling, but because her expression was so determined. She turned her head to the side, hands still outstretched, as she tried to assess my reaction. As I calmed down from my fit of laughter, I slowly reached out to grab her palm. "Nice to meet you too," I responded. Maybe used in a future video, to be continued. That's basically just some behind the scenes scripting that I've done. It's kind of incoherent and it's split up into parts, but I hope you enjoyed the reading nonetheless. Agent 8's episode will probably focus more on the experience in the Deep Sea Metro, but 3.5 will be a combination of these scenarios and Agent 3's backstory. So thank you for patiently waiting for Inkopolis story time. A lot of it's still in the works. Yeah, that's it. That's it for story time. That's Poggers, and that's how an amazing friendship happened. Since it's Pride Month, happy Pride Month, y'all. Thank you, Fox Girl. The closest thing to a wedding comic with Marina and Pearl would probably be one that Neo Namuro did after Final Fest. I think I'll try and dub that one. Very wholesome. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I'd definitely love to hear more of this. Well, yeah. It's a tentative title for episode 3.5 for Agent 3. Hoping I can get some more art done and continue working with Optimus 97 to make some cool photos like this one here. Definitely adds a sense of realism to the stories and the environment. You guys enjoyed it? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Epic. Whatever happened to Tartar at the end of the day? I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people who believe we haven't seen the last of him. In the manga too, there's a scene where Marina takes his like battered phone box and places it in the woods. So who knows at this point? And thank you for the super chat, Tuck. Thank you. Like either way, our girls are married. I mean, that was basically a proposal in Inkopolis News. You know, when Pearl is like,
You know I love you.
I love them. I do. Wonderful story. Thank you, Jayling. Oh man, Agent 8's voice can make me do really any. Are we S-wording in the chat for Agent 8 Snowflake? Oh my god. Who would wear the tux? That's a good question. Either they both wear one or Pearl wears one, because I just feel like, you know, she's worn a lot of outfits like that. Pearl has like defeated the gender binary. Of course, gender's not a thing. It's Splatoon 3, so we did it. We won. Do I watch JoJo? I've watched a bit of Stardust Crusaders, but other than that, I'm not caught up on it. I only know of the memes. Hopefully you get to continue your story sometime, Clasher. That sounds cool. Thank you once again, everyone. I really like this background art. So I guess I might just stay on the screen for a little bit longer. Thank you again, Tuck. And thank you, Splatastic. Thank you for your generosity. I can't wait to see some artwork on that scene. Love the somewhat sandbox element of storytelling. And those stories tell themselves. Yeah. I feel like there's so much that the Splatoon fanbase has given us in terms of just like artistic content, music, so much creativity here. Love it here. I definitely think my story writing has improved over the years I've been working on this channel. So I want to be proud of the new videos that I'm going to release. And I can't wait to share them all with you. So we've got a packed week starting in July. I will try to get out the Marie video, the one that I talked about earlier, before the month ends for sure. Yeah, thank you for being patient. There wasn't a lot of updates until E3 week, so thank you guys for sticking here with me. Thank you, Tuck. Awesome story, Midori backstory. We're gonna get an answer from Agent 3's episode. Yeah, let's go back to that script. People still say that was one of their favorite episodes, and yeah, I really liked it a lot. The music that I chose specifically. So I'll try to do a better continuation. I left a lot of open endings so I could go either in the direction of Agent 4 or 8. But they're oh yeah. I will announce this again once we get 14 Crush Part 6 out, but there is going to be an episode for Deadfish. It's gonna be a lot of non-canon stuff basically, because we don't know what else happened to her or if she ever made it out of the facility, right? So it's just a lot of wishful non-canon stuff. But she will get an episode. After 50k comes the road to 100k. Indeed. God, I've got a lot of stuff to share with you guys. I don't even know where to begin. But yeah, more on that in the next few months. I feel like summer's still just kicking off, so. Why do you tell an actor to break a leg so they can get a cast? Yeah, it took me the longest to figure that out. Thank you, Kochu. Otsukare. I can't wait to do another Splatoon 3 theory video, so I hope you do hold on to some of those theories, Snowflake. I'll do another post asking for people's ideas, theories, and responses. Because the first video we did, what the people want to see in Splatoon 3, that had such a great response. Thank you for, I think, 85k on that video. It's really amazing, and a lot of discussion in the comments to this day still, since it came out back in March, I believe. March or February. Yeah, keep up the great ideas, people. So many things coming out, I just can't wait. Yeah, for anyone who's new in the stream is just popping in before we end. Yeah, let me pop that up on the screen. That's the next video coming out. If you just joined the membership recently or are interested in doing so, I usually put out my schedule of upcoming content so you get to know before everyone else. But do stay tuned to the community post. My Twitter, social media, all of that in the description. Gotta plug it in. Would I even be a YouTuber if I didn't plug my other social media? Yeah, I talk about a lot of Splatoon and Zelda stuff. Sometimes anime on my Twitter. You can always see what I'm up to over there. Splatoon has never depicted Agent 4 as male in any official art. To be fair, I want to say the female designs are a lot more popular and for good reason. I mean, come on, you can't deny that even if you're a dude, they still play as like the female character in most games. J-Moji's Octoling is a girl. Pretty much. Like there's an example for you. New video, it's the voicing Marie's Octo Canyon dialogue. I'm gonna do a redux and finally include the quote that everyone's wanted for the last 2 years. The last 2 years, I can't believe it. It's been that long. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. And after that, I'll be doing a few more streams. I think, no, one more stream, a Splatoon 1 stream, and then 14 Crush will be coming out. A bloopers video? Usually, I have a bunch of outtakes saved for my Patreon, but that would be fun. I think to just compile them all together. It's a good idea. Well, I hope they look forward to it. Thank you, Night T. Being honest, I pay for a Splatoon anime. I would too. I think that they'd be able to like divide the story into like several arcs. I think I made a tweet and community post about that where like if they did an anime, it could be like maybe 50 episodes or so. They could do the Squid Sisters arc, their rise to popularity from Calamari County, the Asian 3 arc where the Great Dafish gets whisked away for the first time in the fight with Octavio. A little bit of side story for Asian 3 becoming a pro Turf War player, and then we get into Splatoon 2 with the Octo expansion, with Marina being introduced, with the Squid Sisters kind of drifting off and Asian 4 coming into the mix, and then a little bit of Deadfish backstory maybe, since she's a fan favorite, and then we could do Splatoon 3. Wherever that story may lead us, so there is so much to be done. And you guys have great ideas as well. Good morning, Conrad. I suppose it's like really early in your time zone. Would there be something for the 4th anniversary of your channel? That's usually I celebrate it on July 31st because that's the date of the first video I ever uploaded. Well, it's to be announced, but I think, yeah, we might even be able to have the 50k celebration on that date. I think that would be great. And welcome back, Maria the Octoling, although this is sort of our cooldown period before the stream ends. Well, I streamed for Splatoon 2's anniversary. I think I may be releasing 14 Crush around that time, so that's to be announced. Not sure yet, but it will be fun. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, an official Splatoon anime not based on the Korokoro comics. Yeah, those were more of like a gag comedy series. It wasn't really my cup of tea, but if it's something you enjoyed, I'm not gonna diminish your entertainment of it. I think Octavio will retire soon. I mean, his plans have been foiled one too many, and so he should just chill and make music, you know? Hang out with the captain like in the good old days, that's all I'm saying. I think that's something that should happen. They gotta reconcile at some point. And that was the whole premise for Dissonant Melody, and I did appreciate that while it was still a thing. Hey, what's up, LPS? Sounds Pog, it's good to see you, hope you're doing alright. If I don't get struck down by the lords of Mr. Nintendo, I hope I can step up to the plate. I don't know, Nintendo has a history of shutting down fan projects that are like in the development stage. It's the difference between them and Sega, really. So that's why, like, even though I had the whole like Splatoon like visual novel idea, I just kept it to a video series, because if it were to actually become a real thing, of course they gotta protect their IP and whatnot, but they would be ruthless and I'm not trying to deal with all that, you know. Thank you, Ari, that's so kind. And thank you, Miraculous. Sega does what Nintendo don't. Gosh, I'm a Nintendo fan. Like, I will not stand the brand, but I stand the developers and all they provided to us over the years. I love that phrase so much. It's so good. I mean, I'm like a lot of us here. We're fans of Sonic and Mario, so it's fine. Even though I know Sega has like pretty much more than that now. They got Persona and Vocaloid under their belt, along with a bunch of other things, so yeah. I realize this has been up here for a bit. I love the Sonnet melody, so the Captain and Octavia reconciled, and my life will be freaking complete. Same here. The comic was really ambitious. I love what it had to offer. So we'll give it a good send-off for Splatoon 3. I can't believe we waited this long, but there will be a video talking about the events that sort of halted the production of it. There's quite a few things that happened that the public doesn't really know. And it's a good way to sort of summarize it. So fans of that have kind of been waiting for 2 years. Yeah. And thank you, Jayling, for the plug. Yeah, the download Kohi, I don't know. Splatoon fanbase is big, so even if you try to keep it low-key, I feel like, you know, word will get out. So maybe just like an animatic would be cool. But like nothing too ambitious, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Splatoon 1 Miraculous? Well, that's awesome still. You know, it's really hard to get a Wii U these days. Or, you know, any games for it. So I will be doing a Splatoon 1 stream soon. So hopefully you can chime in for that. Have a good one, Night Tea. Thank you for chilling. Stay fresh. And thank you, Tyler. Thunderman was here? Yeah, echoing in on the Sega understands what Nintendo doesn't. Yeah, we're gonna get some new theories soon. More Splatoon 3 information. They will give us a complete and full direct. They've done that historically for every game in the series, so this should be no exception. I know it's coming soon, so I will be excited for that. And with that, I think this is where our time together must come to an end, everyone. If you haven't seen it yet, please do check out the latest comic short by Gerard from Reddit. I love his comics. I'm excited to see what he's cooking up in... Ooh, excuse me, an air bubble. Excited to see what he's cooking up in the kitchen next as far as new artworks. But yeah, please do check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll be back with more content. Thank you for spending some time out of your busy schedules to be here tonight. And I hope I get to talk with more of y'all really soon. These are fun. It's good to catch up, and it's good to be back here at Yume Studio. Oh, thank you, Tuck. Thank you for the super chat. I was just checking something really quick. Hugs to you, Paw Pearl, and Mom Rena, and everyone. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Thanks for stream. Thank you, everyone. Otsukare. Hope you have a good one. Yep. This is where we part ways for now. As I always say, don't forget to stay hydrated, stay fresh, and stay off the hook. I'll see you in the next video or stream really soon. Have a good rest of your day or a good night, wherever you may be in your time zone. All right, love you all. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now.